BassResinator here. I have two molds for bowls. Now this one's got stains on it because I used alcohol ink on the, anyway, the alcohol ink stained it, but it's not going to come off on anything, which is nice. And then I have this bigger one. This holds 4 ounces of resin. This holds almost 5. We're going to go bowling for Christmas. So I'm going to use some Christmassy colors. Bright red resin dye from Let's Resin with Psycho Inferno. I'm going to put Psycho Inferno down around the edge, and then have some resin without any of the metal flake. And then in the other one, we're going to go light green, and because I don't have any of the other green, it ran out. Mr. Glitz jacket, green. If you look at it one way, it's green. If you look at it another way, it looks blue. So look at it the correct way so it looks green. Okay, let me mix up some resin and we'll get after this. I'm gonna go with the green one first.
In a room with laughter quiet, we pour colors, blend them tight. Christmas bowls glow so bright, art shines in the soft moonlight. Walking space resonator hums, fingers brush where colors come. Glitters dance like fireflies, across the resin our dreams rise. In the Rio Grande Valley far, under stars we chase the spark, crafting dreams from resin bright, holding Christmas in the night. Molds of memory fill the air, creating treasures with great care. Sunsets trapped in timeless glass, moments here they'll always last. Echoes of our laughter play, art by night and sleep by day. In our resin worlds we find pieces of our hearts entwined. In the Rio Grande Valley far, under stars we chase the spark, crafting dreams from resin bright, holding Christmas in the night.
A little glitter right there on the bottom's not going to hurt anything. So now, let me mix up more green to go in there, and then I'll just do that right now. Swap places with the green and the red. Now I'm going to mix up clear, well, and that much glitter. And we'll go from there. Be right back. Okay, here we go. This bench that I'm working on is level for the most part, but it needs a little bit of cardstock, and I should have done that before I ever got going. Under this edge, I need a micro adjuster. And there's the green one. So it's going to be dark with that glitter down here on the bottom, and lighter, and then a little bit of glitter on the base of this thing. But that is fine. It's going to look pretty. Okay, now mix up the red. Here we go with the red. I already have the cardstock under this. I don't know why I was pouring so slowly. Just going around and around. Dumping it all in, you know what I mean? Yeah. Now I'm going to go around and play the little squidgy widgy. Pull this over the edge. Okay, now I'll mix up some more. And here we go with the red now. Woo, pretty. Okay, I have a little bit left over, so I'm going to put that in another container that I have. Another mold that I have just sitting over here. And we're going to have some pretty bowls for Christmas. Put some mint candies or something in them. That's the perfect thing for these bowls. Okay, I'll come back when these are all cured up. These are cured up, and look what I have. Some stickers. Now I did go around with my dotting tool and loosen up the edge, because it's really hard for me to get in there sometimes. Okay, up against the belly. We'll see how this looks. Okay, so we got a little bit of glitter here, which is fine. What is that? I don't know what. Anyway, yeah, that looks pretty. That looks pretty. Yes, it does. Fold that thing back like it's supposed to go. And this sticker can go down inside there. Well, before I do that one, let me pull this one out. Now this is not as thick of silicone, so it's easier to get out, which is nice. Get those cards over there. So I use them to level off this table for something else. It's crazy. Had it level, or still level, according to my level. And it acts like it's not, which I know it is. I think it is. Okay, now to get said sticker, how did that lady say? Oh yes, just a second, I'll be right back. Michelle from Glitz and Glitter said just use some packing tape. And look at that, it pulled it off. Oh no. Pulled too much off. Or I pulled it too fast. Now this is one of those that come on now. This will also peel off once I get it in here. And it's peeling off that layer of plastic that was on it. Look at that. Now I'll just put a little bit of now there's a trick to learn. A little bit of packing tape, not packing tape. What do they call this thing? Not duct tape. It's not packing tape. Painter's tape. There we go. Because this is the blue variety. What is going on in there? Well, I don't know what that is. Okay, so now we'll try and do the same thing with this one. Put that tape right on there. Pull. Come on. Can't make a liar out of her. There. Look at that. It just peels right off. Isn't that slick? Cool as a cucumber. Oh, I forgot the bottom of this mold is not level. It's got little ripples in it. that present right there is pregnant. It's got a big old bump on it. Oh. It came off of that. Come on, plastic, come. Come to Papa. Come on now. If I can get that tape to grab a hold of it. There. Ouch, I'm stabbing myself with that toothpick. Okay. It's a little off, but it'll do. That one came out perfect. This one's just a little off. You know, I could trim that one present right there off. I may do that. And let me go get my knife. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm just going to cut this one present out, or try to cut along that line. Oh, I missed it. Come on now, Tim. Okay, now can I get that up? Unstuck. Well, let me use the toothpick because I'm afraid I'm going to just gouge it to death with that blade. Okay, there's the edge of it away, but now I gotta figure out some way to get that out of there. Well, let me work on this and I'll come right back. Well, I got it off, but I ended up, the stickiness is still there, so I'm gonna have to, I'm not gonna do, I was thinking about putting on, there's some sticky over here too. UV resin over the top, but I think I'm just going to coat it with another layer of just epoxy resin in the middle on both of them. Yeah, so get that one here so you can see it, and that one there, and I will mix up some resin. Okay. Here we go. Now there's bubbles in this, but I'm going to be able to torch it. Oh man, look at that. There was some of that stuff that I scraped off right there. No, cannot have that. This will also give this one a flat surface on the bottom of this bowl, because it was definitely not a flat one. I'll show you what I mean in just a bit. I'll show you the mold. Put the rest of that in that other mold that I have over there to the side. I'm making colorful ring holders. Yep. What I mean by that one not having a flat bottom, I don't know if you can see the corrugations. Look at the shiny on that. It's a like a hewn rock surface, which is kind of neat. It's supposed to be rustic, but in that being rustic, it is not flat on the bottom when you go to do something like this. So now and then we just let that cure up and we're good to go. I'll get some pictures for you, and if I can find some wrapped candy, I'll put it in there too. Show how cool these will look with items in there. Now, I know I have cough drops, but it's not candy. And there's a... Man, I don't know what you call them, wherever in the world you are, but I call them a cloud of gnats. And I went walking the dog tonight, and I could see them. It looks like a cloud just sort of hovering around, and I thought, no, I'm going to get away. Well, and then I went around, and there was another cloud. I don't know what was going on. Maybe breeding season for gnats. I don't know, but there were piles of them out there. I keep checking to see if there's any bubbles coming up. There shouldn't be many because this is not poured very thickly. But yeah, bowling for Christmas. Going bowling for Christmas. Yep. My aunt and uncle used to go bowling all the time. I did when I was in college, because I worked in the Memorial Union where we had a bowling alley, and that was my job, taking care of the bowling alley when I wasn't playing football. And I was a weird one, man. People would come in on a regular basis for a class or something, and I remembered all their shoe sizes. They'd come in and, hey, how you doing? I'm like, okay, size 5, right? Yep, 5. Weird, but that's me. Remembering strange things. One more time with the torch. And we are done. Now let it cure up, and we'll see you, I would say, on the flip side, but if I flip them over, we're going to have a major mess on here. See you on the other side.
In the Rio Grande Valley far, under stars we